have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out RV Daydream. And if you can tell, I got my work clothes on, so that means I got to do some work. And today I'm going to put these hooks on the safety chains. Now if you remember, I mentioned it before and I never got to it. And also I have to fix that saddle. Let's take a look at this stuff. Now whenever I had this hooked up to my truck, I measured out how many links I needed, and I think I have to cut this link, or maybe I need to leave this link. I don't remember now. I'll have to try to recall. But what the system is that I have now is this quick link. I put these through my safety hooks on the receiver, and then I connect it to this link, and it's just a pain in the butt and it takes forever. So I'm going to put the correct hooks on here, so I don't have to deal with any of this stuff. But the chain's too long just to put a hook on the end of it, so I need to cut this off. Also, while I'm at it, I got to figure this thing out. You can see it's moved. I'm going to have to get underneath here and cut this bolt that's bent. Let's see if you can see that bolt. I'm going to try to turn the camera around. Let's see here. See how that bolt's bent? It's not a good thing, that's for sure. So I'm going to try to cut that off too. Now my propane's turned off and I have no leaks, so I don't have to worry about any sparks coming off my grinder and igniting anything. But you got to be careful, because I do have a battery in that box, and sparks go all different places whenever you're cutting stuff. Alright, so you can see the stuff that I got laid out here. I got my grinder, face shield, because I'm going to be throwing crap everywhere. These are the hooks. What you do is you put your link all the way around down to here, but the links definitely have to be cut. I'm going to try to secure this chain so that I can grind on it without it wandering around. So let me grab a pair of vice grips and set up the camera, and we'll grind this thing off. Also, we're trying to beat a storm that's coming in. I seen on the radar it's not that far away, but I should be able to beat it, at least for these links, hopefully. I've got this chain link secured. I'm supposed to keep the chain link that's painted silver, so I secured the link that I'm going to grind on. I'm going to put my face shield on so I don't spray stuff, and hopefully I don't spray my camera with sparks. Let's go ahead and cut it off. So that wasn't so bad. There's the link. I cut it off. I won't touch it because it's hot. It doesn't take very much of a cut to get the stuff apart. Now I can take this quick link off that has been such a pain in the butt for so long. It did its job. But so now you can see here's the link. All I got to do is just slide it on like that. So I got one done. I didn't collapse this like I thought I was going to, because it looks like it wants to stay on there. And this thing's really hard to squeeze without having a vise. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other one on. So back with the shield on my face and back into grinding. And voila! And again, I can take this quick link off and I don't have to deal with it ever again. Which again, they worked and they're nice to have. Just what a pain in the butt. Let me get this off here. We'll go to the new hook and you're all done. So that takes care of my safety hooks. What I'm going to do is tuck these away so they don't get down in the mud and dirt. And now I have to move on to that saddle problem that I had. Alright, so what you're looking at now is this weight distribution saddle for the quick snap, and I have a problem with this bolt being bent, and unfortunately I can't back it out because it's so bent it won't go anywhere. So I got to get underneath here with the grinder, see if I can get an angle on it that's just right and cut through it. That'll allow me to take this off, and while I'm at it I'll replace the other bolt on the other one. But you can see these bolts are carriage bolts, and obviously whoever put it on, it's just what they had. I left it on there because I didn't really mind. Of course it's a problem, so now I have to cut it off. And I still don't know exactly why this bent, because as I backed up the trailer, I don't think that I had that great of an angle on it, but it makes me think that I did, because I've backed up before with my weight distribution bars, still connected, but I've never really paid attention to the saddle after the fact to see if there was any damage done. And I've never really went around any tight corners or cut my truck really sharp to back it up. I've always had a good angle to start with. What I'm assuming is the fact that I did try to back it up on any level, and I did have an angle, but it wasn't a crazy angle, it must have caused this to bend. So let's go ahead and cut it off and get a new bolt on here. Looks like it's going to be like right here. Let's see which way the sparks fly. Oh yeah, it's cutting the bolt. It's doing a pretty decent job, I suppose. So I'm more than halfway through. I don't know if I can bend this straight. It don't feel like it, so go ahead and try to cut some more. Might be able to pound it off now because it's cut up pretty good, and it should be acceptable to bending. I can tell the storm's getting closer. It's getting increasingly more cloudy. But I'm going to go ahead and try to bend it first. It may just want to bend. So close. Yes. So there you have it. You can see I almost had it cut all the way through. Now I got to find a new bolt and replace this, but I don't have anything here, I don't believe. So what I'll do is I'll take my time, I'll clean these up and go ahead and paint them and remount them with new bolts. All right, that's it for today. The storm's coming in. You can see how dark it's starting to get. It's not so dark over there, but it's definitely dark over here. And you can see as clouds are moving in. Once again, I got dirty. What a big surprise. I got some stuff accomplished. By the way, those brake lines are finished on this car. It needs a master cylinder, just like we thought. And I finished off a Smirnoff. I love it. I got a lot of stuff done today. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you watching. Bye.